Hey learners, we are going to be going over the 44 different sounds that we hear in the English language. In the first set of phonemes, that means sounds we hear, the phonemes for the vowels. I'm going to start with the long vowel sound. That means when you see the letter in the letter name, it's also making the same sound like the letter name for these guys. But they're a special group. It only happens here, okay? So that's how we're starting here. Here we're going to start with A in the word, like the word cake. E like cheese. I like. O like so. Now we're going to move on to the short vowel sounds. So it's the same letters, but these little guys have another way that they like to be heard. So these are the short sounds. So instead of A, we're going to hear A, like cat. So here's A, like bed. Let me get my hair out of the way. I, like igloo. O, like oval. Like umbrella. And then this is like alone. And then we're gonna see we're gonna hear the controlled R sounds. So we will see different letters in front, but this is the R at the end of these sounds. So you'll see a vowel and then the R. So together they make one sound, okay? So this is like turn. You are. Turn. Okay? A-R comes together. R like car. O-R stays together for one sound. Or like for, or ah, so we're gonna hear like A-W, so right here, A-W, can you see it? Ah, and this is like in the word saw. Oi, these are diphthongs, so it's when two vowels are together, but they make one sound. So we just went over all the vowels, so you're gonna see two of them buddy up to make one sound. But the vowel that's in the beginning is the leader, and he gets to lead whatever the sound that his name is. So he's gonna have the long sound if he's the leader, okay? So we have oi. Oi, that is one phoneme, and we can spell it O-I or O-Y. Like boil or boy. Ooh, or I'm sorry, ow. O-U or O-W. O-U would be like cloud. One O-W would be like in clown. And then we have another ooh, like hoot. And then this is another way where it's sorry. So we have ooh and then same set of letters of two of the O's. This is like book or hook. So now that we have those vowel groups and the single vowels, we are going to move on to consonant sounds. So I feel like the textbook just gives the best depiction of what it looks like. Oh geez. So I apologize for being small, but it is the best. So we're just gonna microscope it. So here we have the B. Sorry. B. Ch. CH or TCH. So like chair for CH, or future would have the ch in the middle with the T, or TCH for Thatcher. I don't know. D. D. Can be represented with F or PH. G. 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 Can be seen with H or WH, like white or how or what. And I have the, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's another breathy sound. J. J. J can be used with J or J for a G every once in a while. Let's go ahead. We're going to move it on over to the K sound. K can be represented by C, K, or CK. O. O can have one L or two L's together. For the letter M, my tongue goes to the top of my mouth inside. That is represented by the letter N that we see by the grapheme N, or for MN, or KN, KN, or GN, right here. So I'm using inside my throat. My tongue kind of stays pulled back. So like sing, bank. And so now we're going to move on to p. Yeah, don't drop your jaw. Don't drop your jaw. If you go p, you're adding an extra sound. That's a schwa. We don't want it. So p. Hold your chin if you need to. P. That's right. That's represented by the letter P here. That's our grapheme. So you hear P and you see P. Can we make it like a growl? Like yeah. Sometimes ours are tricky. So when we think of let's think of tigers and how they growl. That'll help us. Is represented by the letter R, or RH, like in rhyme. That's a silly spelling, but it's there. And WR, like the Wright brothers, the people that made the first airplane. Let's move on to our next group of phonemes. And these groups are going to be common consonant sounds. So let's go from the top. S can be represented by the letter C in scent. Ps, ps, like psychology, but in French it would be psychologie, and in English it's just s, like psychology. And let's go here, can you see? And then we have S is also represented by, the letter S. And then we have S also represented by SC for the graphemes, like in science. Sh is our sound, represented by CI for social, or SH for sh, like in shoe. And we have T. Oh, I'm sorry. And back to the sh sound, we have TI for like action. T is our next phoneme. T is represented by the letter T, like as toe. I'm sticking out my tongue, and my teeth are on my tongue. Yeah? This is like thank you. Now we're going to get a stronger th. So my teeth are still on my tongue, but we're going to have a bigger sound. There. This. Ooh, makes my lips tickle. La, la, la. Moving on. Oh, and both and th are represented by TH. So I'm going to keep my teeth on my lips, not my tongue, my lips this time. Yeah. This is going to be like the letter V in vine. Vowels. And we have a W here. Oh, I'm sorry. We have the phoneme. We're hearing W, W, W. And we see W. We have the next sound, Y, Y, Y. It's a guttural. It's or not guttural, but it's in the back of my throat. So we're gonna hear Y, Y, represented by the letter Y, and also the letter I, like in senior, senior, I-O-R. Then we have Z, Z, Z is the phoneme that we hear, and we see the letter Z. And then our favorite, schwa, or I'm not, sorry, it's not a schwa. That looks like it upside down. Z, 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 H. Or, I'm sorry, it's not ZH for the grapheme. It's Z that we hear for the phoneme, and we see it in G. Oh my gosh. I'm hitting the end of this. I'm going to fix this real quick. Z is the sound, and we see it in regime, with the letter G representing it as the grapheme. S can represent this as a grapheme with usual, or SI can also be a grapheme representing it in like fusion. Man, worked that one out. Oh man. And we're going to do the last little bit of the consonant blends. So this is where we have two letters that are not vowels. They're consonants. So anything other than A, E, I, O, U or Y. And these are going to come together. So they're two letters and they stay for one sound. Cool? So this phoneme is bull. Yeah, it's our consonant blend because it's two coming together. Bull, like block. Cl, cl, like clock. Full, full. Oh, I am sorry. Let's go back to the bull. So we hear bull, we see with the grapheme BL, bull, block, and cl is like CL, clip, full, full, represented by FL, like flip, gl, represented by GL, like glad, glad, pull, pull. My jaw goes to the side, weird. Anyways, like plan, sl, represented by SL, slap, burr, burr, like the book says brat. I wish I could think of something else, but I can't right now. Cur, cur, like crow, represented by CR. Dur, 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 represented by DR, like as in drive. Fr, 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 represented by FR, like in free, and GR, represented by GR in green, and per, represented by PR, like pretty or pray. We have ter. I'm keeping my mouth very closed because I have that R sound that stays. Oops. I'm just gonna move on. Train. Train. And we're going to finish with our final consonant blends right here. So these are going to be sounds that we'll hear at the end of a word, and they are still two consonants, but they come together to make one sound still. So we have kt, like fact, represented by the letters CT. Ft, represented by FT, like in the word raft. Old, represented by the letters LD, like in wild. Wolf, represented by the letters LF, like in the word self. Ulk, represented by the letters LK, like the word milk. Ulp, like the word help, and there's LP to represent that one. Olt, like quilt, represented by the letters LT, quilt. Last but not least, and this is like represented by the letters MP, like as in the word, oh my gosh, damp. Oh man. Sorry about the visuals. It was the best one and also kind of the worst one. But doing the best. I think we got all 44. You made it at the end of the video. Woo! Okay, coffee break.